Well, it's basketball time here in Williamson County, and welcome to tonight's WCT Game of the Week. I am Matt Hill along with my partner Paul Brees, and we are here at Centennial High School where we're going to see the Cougars take on the Independence Eagles, which should be a good matchup. Paul, what are your thoughts?
Absolutely. You know, the Independence Eagles, new coach, new system, kind of the same results here up there at the top of the district. To put a lot of points up on the board, and Murray, Perry, Miller, Sims, and then keep your eye on Vic Wharton. We call him VW3. And the Tennessee football commitment averages about 17 points for him, Matt.
He should be a fun one to watch. And, you know, on the other side of the court here, we got the Cougars, and we saw them in action last week in what was one of the best games I have seen here since I've moved to Williamson County. Where the Cougars took on Franklin, and it was just a barn burner.
Well, Cougars still winless in the district, really need this win. As Scotty Fleming, Johnson, Matt Pond, the go-to guy, Manuel Hall, the sophomore.
He was a beast.
Absolutely, and then Ford Collier, kind of the big blue-collar type guy, going to do some things for him. And Coach Crutcher needs a win in the district matchup here tonight.
Yeah. You know, you talked about Matt Pond being the go-to guy. I think Manuel Hall has taken that away from him. I mean, he was sick last week. It'll be interesting to see how he does tonight. Pond, big guy, senior. High expectations from him, but when I've seen him play, he hasn't quite delivered on those expectations. So hopefully he'll step up tonight and have a big game. Should be a really good matchup between both these two teams. They match up very well. Should be some fast-paced action. Both these teams like to run. No love lost between the two. Both student sections packed right now.
Yeah.
They're going to get rowdy, I'd imagine.
If we could just get the parents, Matt, to sit down, we'd be in great shape. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yep. I don't mind them standing.
Oh,
but
I love it. I love it when they stand.
Those signs go in the air. That might be a different story.
Yep.
And I think all they do is say their player's name. But
is that right?
Yes, that's what I was told. I have not seen the front. But
yeah, well,
we're set for tip-off here.
Sitting in the back row, we're not going to see a whole lot.
No, I'm agreeing with you on that one. And we are going to see our matchup right from the get-go. As number 3, Cam Miller is going to tip it off with Matt Pond. Miller controls. And there you're going to see Vic Wharton III is going to take the ball at the top of the key.
Keep your eye on Cam Miller as well, number 3.
I would also say that Centennial has got some athletic, strong guards, and Wharton may have a hard time because I believe that both Johnson and Fleming will match up pretty well defensively against him.
Well, remember last week, Matt, it kind of got to be a foul fest. And Scotty Fleming set a lot out of the fourth quarter. And so Miller's going to go to the line. He's going to hit.
Kind of hard to see the student section up here. Everybody get a good look. There you see Scotty Fleming. Kicking over to Johnson. Johnson to Pond. Hall trying to set a screen. Not going to happen. Miller all over him. Johnson back across, back over to Johnson. Johnson's going to try to put the ball on the ground. See what he can make happen.
Yeah. He's going to have a hard time trying to beat Vic Wharton
no doubt
off the dribble.
He's a speedy young man. I'll look for them to start attacking that interior with Hall. Hall's got position right now, but Collier can't get him the ball. That's going to be a foul on number 3, Cam Miller. Cam Miller matched up against Pond. He does not need to get in foul trouble. One of the better defenders for the Eagles.
Well, Centennial's offense, man, having a hard time getting in a flow right there. Coach Crutcher, there's Greg Bell, the head coach. His first year here at Independence.
Oh, down low to Collier. Collier's just looking to pass, though.
He had a mismatch against Josh Murray.
He certainly did. I thought they'd take advantage, and that's going to be an air ball. Collier keeps control of it, but he goes right back over to the Eagles.
Listen, man, I will tell you, Cam Miller has some athletic ability that, looking up from about 20 rows up, he may not have, but he has a lot, and there's Wharton.
That was a strong move by Wharton. Pretty good defensive position, but Wharton just goes right by, and he gets right in Johnson's face and stops him in his tracks. Wharton trying to pickpocket Pond.
Fleming's going to try to wave him off, see if he can take Sims off the dribble.
Well, he's not going to be able to do it with Hall sitting right behind him. I don't think Hall set him in a good spot right there. Johnson elevates, not able to find his mark. Hall, look at the huge ups that he's got. Goes up, grabs that rebound, puts it right in the basket. 3-2. And you just saw what impressed us so much last week when looking at Emmanuel Hall. Not able to find the mark. Rebound Collier. That was Deion Sims from the outside. Pond trying a little shake and bake action. Hall kind of in his way, needed to back away.
Fleming tried to take Sims off the dribble.
And he did. Fleming looking at the student section over there. Trying to get him fired up. Cam Miller up the key on Matt Pond. There you see Murray, Josh Murray, big frame by that young man. Vic Wharton, you see the skills he's got, just the athletic ability. Rebound Pond. Fast-paced early action here. 5:20 remaining here in the first.
Fleming wanted
He wanted
the trigger.
Johnson's going to pull the trigger. Can't find the mark. Rebound Wharton. Wharton's going to push it. Loses the ball. Sims comes back up with it. Sims over to Miller. Miller wide open. He drains it. Pond cannot leave him sitting out there on his own.
Yeah, Ken Miller's got the ability to finish the shot.
Johnson over to Pond. Pond's been quiet early. 4:45. Long shot. Not going to find his mark, and that is going to go out on Murray.
Yeah, right off his head. Scotty Fleming, Matt, cannot get emotionally wrapped up in this game. I mean, because he's having to guard Vic Wharton on the defensive side, and so.
Yeah, and you saw when they were warming up in between the girls' game, he was already taunting student section. Nice job by Sims.
Wow.
And he is showing some nice ball control as they go down the court, and that is a great pull-up jump shot. 8-4 Eagles. Johnson cross midcourt over to Collier. Collier kicks it over to Pond. Pond puts it on the ground, spin move, loses control of the ball. And there, Collier comes back up with it back over to Pond. We've got Fleming all alone over there. Inside to Johnson. Johnson is fouled. And that will be on number 2, Trenton Perry, the senior.
That was pretty unselfish play by Fleming. Give up the ball like that.
He was wide open. Good decision, and Johnson is quite a free throw shooter, as we saw last week. Sinks the first. Cuts it to a 3-point lead, 8-5, 4:11 remaining here in the first.
Oh, yeah, here comes one of my favorite guys.
He has got an engine that does not quit. That is number 20, Josh Keller, the junior.
Josh Keller.
He is all over the place. Johnson sinks the second. He's got that shooter's bounce. Vic Wharton with the ball, brings it across midcourt.
Keller's going to have to match up against Wharton.
Well, he's got the speed to do it.
I don't know if he has D1 speed.
I think Max Taylor does.
Well, there you go. Wharton just showed him.
You're right.
This is how we play.
Keller wanted the ball. He's got it now. Sims going to take Keller on the defensive end. Wharton still on Johnson. Over to Hall. Hall is going to elevate, kick it back out to Johnson, and Johnson's going to pull the trigger. That's going to be short. Rebound Wharton. Wharton to Sims. Wow. Nice pass. Woo, Sims.
Man, oh man.
How would you like to have that on your team over there?
Prime time Deion Sims.
Woo. Great pass we saw by Wharton, and I didn't think Sims was going to be able to equal it, and he just drove it. A nice move in the air, puts it in the bucket. 12-6, and I think that is a good timeout right now.
Oh, it is a good timeout. I mean, Wharton's got 4, Miller's got 4, Deion Sims has 4.
That's balanced attack.
Absolutely. So
It's Taco Tuesday.
I thought Vic Wharton was head above shoulders the fastest guy. Deion Sims has shown some cat-like ability.
Taco Tuesday, bring your sombrero, get in free there.
Yeah. No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Yeah, but toga, you're welcome. Yeah, well, I think we got a little whiteout going in that turned into a toga party over here in the Centennial student section. Johnson showing some nice ball handling ability over to Pond.
Yeah, Pond's yet to take a shot. Collier, I believe, traveled.
Yeah, he definitely did. That's a matchup I think they can take advantage of, but Collier's got to keep it under control.
Wow, Wharton just makes things happen. Murray with the finish, Matt.
That was a great play by Wharton. Great pass. Murray able to finish.
I got to get Fleming back in the game. There's no one that can guard.
That's going to be another travel. Two
Vic
quick
Wharton.
turnovers. You're right. There he is. Going to come in for Collier.
Well, you know, Pond is yet to take a shot attempt. And if you don't stop Vic Wharton on the perimeter, he's going to break you down and let some of the guys underneath get some easy baskets.
And then you got Cam Miller standing on the outside who can drain the three all night long with a driving kick.
Okay, they got the switch. Miller gonna attack.
Oh, that's sick. Number 2, Trenton Perry, the senior. Nice shot from the outside. Increases it. Oh, my gosh. You gotta love that. Josh Keller, the junior, backside.
Gotta stop Vic Wharton.
Can't do it. Johnson with the rebound over to Keller. Keller not afraid to make a move. Nice spin move up in the air. Can't finish. All with the rebound. Goes up strong. Looks like it got blocked. Pond with the ball, and that's going to be out of bounds. Fast-paced action here. 17-8. 2:07 remaining here in the first. And it's been a wild one, Paul.
We got some new subs in. 34, Jarrett Croft. What do they have him listed as?
They've got him. I don't have 34 listed. Excuse me, 30. I got Lucas Luttrell, number 12. He is he's a senior, 6'2". And then we've got number 34, not on my roster.
Well, that's going to be.
He's a big guy.
At
least
Jarrett,
tall, anyways.
I think it's Jarrett Croft.
We'll go with it. Cam Miller elevates. Can't put it in. Croft, you saw the leaping ability.
He's got to be 6'7".
Easy 6'7".
Well.
And we're going to see Crawford come to the game. Crawford's got it, number 22. You've got to watch him. Last week, he takes some ill-advised threes from long range, and that is going to be, I thought that was automatic, but not going to happen. Crawford with the rebound. Up to Hall. Hall is going to, how is that not a foul? How is that not a foul?
Cam Miller can jump with just about anybody.
Nice play there by Lucas Luttrell. Good pass. Luttrell found himself alone underneath the basket. Knows where he's at, puts it in. Crawford's got some ball handling skills along with Keller. And there's going to be another cheap foul on Miller. That is his second, I believe. And that's early in the early goings here with 1:11. That's kind of rough. We've got Miller matched up on Pond. And he's done a good job tonight so far. He's coming out of the game. Trenton Perry in for him now. Interesting to see what is going to transpire with Pond.
Now there's Pond. He's got an easy look on the out-of-bounds play on the backside.
Well designed.
Less than a minute right here, Matt.
10-19. Eagles with the ball.
And the lead.
Luttrell to Murray. Murray back over to Wharton. There. That was the most impressive play I've seen tonight by Mr. Sims to see if he can pull it off again. Not able to. Wharton there with the cleanup, and he puts it in. Wharton with a little smirk on his face the entire time. Crawford, let's see what he's able to do. And he's going to, again, just like I said, he just pulls the trigger, not afraid to do so. Wharton under control over to Sims. Sims not able to finish. But you got to like it. Wharton understood where he was at in the game as he's coming down the court, kicks it over to Sims. Sims did the smart thing, didn't try to put it on the floor, goes up, and he's going to beat the line. 20 seconds remaining here in the first. Eagles 21, Cougars 10. Sims is in line with an opportunity to extend the lead. He misses the first. Now we have number 30, Brewer Atkinson, coming in. Sophomore for Crawford. I think Coach Crutcher saw all he wanted from Crawford when he jacked that three up. Sims makes the second, 22-10. 20 seconds remaining here. Keller, cross midcourt, 14 seconds. Sims right in his face.
I would go to Scotty Fleming and break him down. Sims is too quick, I think, for Keller.
Well, Hall is, oh, wow. You know, Hall has got some ups, but 34's got the length and the reach. That's going to send Hall to the line. Is there any confirmation on that name?
Jared Croft.
You positive on that one?
I am 99% sure on that.
All right, we'll go Jared Croft.
That's Reagan Croft's older brother. Plays for the girls team, the freshman that you...
yes.
But either way, Emmanuel Hall. Shooting, he's got 2 on the night. Second missed by Hall, but it's going to end up being Independence ball with 3.3 seconds left.
Trying to preserve some time, let it roll out to Sims. 2, 1. Up in the air by Murray, can't do it.
Wow.
Fletcher tries to tip it in, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. The Eagles lead the Cougars 22-10. 12-point ball game, fast-paced action here. But it has been all Eagles. Wharton, Sims, Miller.
Yeah.
They've been all about it. Trenton Perry hit a 3. Josh Murray, all 5 starters are on the board for the Eagles. Am I correct with that, Paul?
Absolutely. Wharton with 6, Murray with 2, Miller with 4. Perry with 3, Sims with 5, and then off the bench, Fletcher with 2.
That's a heck of a way to start the game.
And on the other side, Pond, Fleming, Hall, Johnson, and Keller, a basket apiece.
Balanced scoring by them, but they've got to step it up a little bit.
They need to be 10 apiece instead of 2 apiece.
No doubt about it.
On Toga night.
The Animal House thing going on. I figured that we would have been hearing, what's the name of that song? Who cares?
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
All right. Keller. Pond's looking for the ball. He's down low. They waited way too long to get it to him.
They do have a mismatch.
Can't take advantage of it. Rebound Croft. Sims, nice pass. Way too high, but you got to like it.
Wow.
Good down court vision, but too hard and too high for Luttrell.
Good thing, Matt, that some of the Centennial cheerleaders at the Justin Bieber concert, because one of them could have got knocked in the head. Holy mackerel.
Brewer over to Pond. Pond to Fleming. Fleming's going to pull the trigger. Rebound Croft over to Sims. Sims.
There you go.
Now he hits Luttrell. Luttrell, nice ball handling.
Oh, the big fella stepping out.
Oh! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Nice shot by Croft. He's not just a pretty face, ladies and gentlemen. and he is a freshman.
That's what they're chanting on the student section.
We're going to go with it.
Yeah.
25-10, 6:56 remaining. Second period, second quarter. Hall, elevation, can't put it in, loses the ball. Murray comes away with it. Luttrell, and he's going to put it in, although they're going to say travel. I thought he was going to put it in. Travel. Luttrell's got more hair than I've ever had my entire life.
Vic Wharton.
Wharton back in, Sims out. Sims a much-deserved break. Keller, he has got an engine that just will not quit.
There he goes. He got past him.
Oh, that was a good decision to kick it underneath with Croft coming at him, but 24, Refugee, who got a haircut, couldn't find it. Pond can't find the mark either. Air ball has just been in trouble all last two games. Nice decision by Fleming to kick it off number 10, Braden Anderson, the senior.
Pond has had a slow start tonight.
The difference was last week when he had a slow start. Hall and Refugee had one heck of a game. Pond, he was set up.
Whoops.
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
Not sure why Brewer didn't get him the ball down low, and then when he backed into him and tried to pass it to him. But nonetheless, Wharton with the ball, up by 15. Clock is not running.
Somebody, there we go. Got it cranking now. Oh, man.
Wow, what a pass.
Flex cut. They need somebody. Yeah, he traveled. Got to give Coach Bell credit, man. He plays a lot of these kids.
He certainly does. He runs them in and out. And then, you see the fast-paced offense they've got as we see number 11, Zach Weinstein, the senior, coming to the game, 6'2". A lot of big guys on this team. Murray all over him. That's going to be jump ball. I think that might have been a foul, but regardless.
Yeah.
Eagles are going to get it, no matter what way you cut it. Still a 15-point game, under 6 minutes here in the first half. Murray puts it on the ground, drives, nice running floater, can't find the mark. Rebound Pond. Luttrell running stride and stride with him. Pond trying to shake him down. Couldn't get a clean pass over to Refugee, and it's going to give you a kicked ball on Weinstein.
Well, Matt, with 5:30, I mean, we've had about 2.5 minutes run off the clock. There's only been 3 points scored in this quarter, so.
Yeah. Slow start to the second.
You bring some of the bench people in, and the game kind of starts to slow down a little bit.
Well, I'd say it's been pretty fast-paced, but no one can buy a bucket right now. A lot of action. Not sure what, did they step on the line?
I think that was a moving screen by Pond.
And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Crutcher. Team's down by 15 with 5:30 remaining here. I think that, again, another good timeout. Try to rally the troops, circle the wagons. And Pond, if you look at the Eagles, lots of people scoring, lots of people coming in and out, and not quite the same thing coming for Centennial. Pond not been able to find much luck in the scoring department, Paul.
Yeah, his rhythm is a little off. Sometimes it's all about matchups, and Pond is, being guarded. He was started about being guarded by Cam Miller, who, doesn't look that deceptive, but man, he's got some kind of
very athletic. Jump out of the gym.
Absolutely. So.
And Luttrell's been on him here lately, doing a pretty good job since Miller got his second foul. There you see Luttrell inbounding right now. I like the fact they're going to go for the press, and that is a very cheap foul on Keller.
Keller, yeah, he's holding Vic Wharton.
They're going to call it tight here. And number 10, Jacob Helton, is going to come into the game for Keller.
Well,
Keller's second foul.
I'm telling you, I think I'd put Scotty Fleming on Wharton, but
I think you're right.
You got Helton. He just came off the bench, and you're going to ask him to guard Wharton?
Yeah.
As he streaks down the middle of the lane, uncontested.
And there you see we got a couple other people in the game. Number 12, Kevon Price. Price. Price, he is a freshman, and he is the young man that shot the game-tying shot to send the game to overtime last week. We also have number 10, which we already said, Jacob Helton, and then number 14, P.J. Douglas, the senior in for the Eagles.
Well, they decided to go to Pond.
I think that is a good decision to make.
Yeah, that's not a bad decision.
And you saw how immediately 4 Eagles collapsed on Pond. Collier's come up to the scorer's table. Pond makes the first, cuts it to a 14-point game. Collier is coming in for Refugee.
Well,
and Pond makes the second. 13-point game. PJ can't rattle it home. Pond, nice pass to Price. Price about loses it. Out of control a little bit. Collier, huge rebound, can't put it in. Collier again with a nice rebound.
Good up and under.
I love it. My favorite move in high school. I didn't have many. That was just about it. And Collier's going to go to the line. 11-point game. Opportunity to cut it to 10. 4:45 remaining here in the first half. Collier not really considered an offensive threat, but that was a very nice possession for him. Couple of big offensive rebounds. A scrappy guy. Can't sink the free throw. Sims with the rebound. Sims over to JP or PJ. Oh, wow.
Man.
A little late on the draw there.
Josh Murray. Now see if Helton can keep up with Wharton right here.
I think he's got to back up a little bit.
Yeah.
He's too close. Wharton air ball. Murray over to Pond. Not what he intended.
Got to find Pond again on the transition. Oh, man.
Yeah, you see Helton does not look comfortable with the ball in his hands.
Now, you notice, Matt, the scoring's kind of gone south for Independence since Cam Miller's been out of the game.
That is true.
He's got 2 fouls. Oh, it's Coach Bell. Put him back in.
Nice pass to BJ.
He's done.
Weinstein.
3 seconds.
Yep. Weinstein's got to make a move. You can't stand there in the lane.
Now you saw a prime example of one of my pet peeves, Matt. You have an open shot on a dribble. The kid's dribble one time right toward the defense.
Yep.
And then what does he do? He's stuck. He doesn't have a pass. Take the shot. A 10-footer is just as good as a 2-footer if you can shoot.
Yeah, and then crash that board. Perry into the game.
That's Fleming.
Fleming out of control.
Uh-oh, Wharton on the outlet. Oh,
can't make it happen. Price with the rebound. He's going to fire it up. Can't find the range. Rebound Wharton. Wow, that was a great rebound.
Well, here he goes. He's going to make up for that missed layup.
Nice pass to Murray. 27-14, back up to 13 points. 3:18. Fleming trying to make something happen. He is just coming down and pulling the trigger and is not doing nothing but hurting his team. Does a good job of coming up with the rebound. Pond, you got to isolate him. Can't make it happen. Sims with the rebound.
Well, Sims is, oh, man.
Woo, woo. Oh, if he had sunk that, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Yeah. Well, you got to be impressed. Vic Warden on the missed layup, comes back down, defends the three, gets the rebound, and brings it back up.
Yeah,
in transition and makes the dish to
and that was
Perry.
one heck of a jump that he made for that rebound. Bryce, ball at the top of the key, over to Fleming. Fleming the pond.
This is a 1-3-1 by Independence.
Pond elevates up and in, and he's to the line. Opportunity to bring it back to a 10-point ball game. P.J. Douglas back into the game. Sims going to get a breather. 2:26 remaining here in the second. Pond's going to shoot one.
Well, he's 2 for 2 so far tonight, Matt.
Helton back in the game as well. As long with Crawford. We'll see if Crawford takes any more three-pointers. He's 2 for 3 now. Perry down low.
Yep.
That's going to be a blocking foul. P.J. Douglas puts it in, and he's going to go to the line to try to make it a three-point play. 29-16. Douglas is senior. 2:19 remaining. It doesn't feel like the Eagles have got this big of a lead.
No.
But they up by 13.
Well, they had 22 after the first quarter, and it had a hard time. They were stuck here for a while. Wow.
Wow, Crawford just
I
out of
think it's gotta
control.
be.
I like it. I like it. I don't have a problem with it. Good job, Helton. You're in there to foul. You know, don't give up the cheap bucket. Send Wharton to the line. 2:02 remaining, 29-16.
Well, problem is Wharton, he should have finished that layup.
Yeah, no doubt.
That was an easy and one.
But I like what Helton did come there and foul him. There we see number 15, Tyrell Dotson. (31-16). Wharton makes both. 15-point game, under 2 minutes now playing. Collier, nice strong move. Collier's 4 now or 6?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, Murray, the big rebound.
Wrestled it away.
And traveled.
Ah, he looks shocked.
And so does Coach Bell.
Crawford's going to get the ball here. Well, he's got to get under control here. You can see he's definitely got some skills, but he's got to play with what he knows. Douglas, nice anticipation. Whoops, I thought he was about to pull the trigger on that one. Collier again, can't find it. Rebound Perry. Perry over to Wharton. And they're going to call that on Fleming with the push. Fleming's got to be careful here. He's their best matchup defensively against Wharton. This 1-and-1, Paul?
He's going to get 2 right here, Matt,
Two?
and he was 2 for 2. Make it 3 for 3. That's 9 on the night for Wharton. About to hit double figures heading into halftime. We're about to hit the 1 minute mark left until halftime.
Nice pick by Perry.
Oh, he's got to take it.
Unselfish
Wharton.
play, but can't finish. Rebound Murray over to Wharton. Wharton fouled hard by Collier. His family excited about it.
Yeah. That's why they give you 5 fouls. Go ahead and take one. The Centennial fans, student body chanting overrated. And I'm reminding he's going to play D1 football. And we're playing basketball. But granted, he's good. 5 for 5 tonight, Matt.
He is 5 for 5.
Make it 6 for 6.
Overrated, then SEC chanted right back. 35-18. Under a minute to play. 45 seconds. 17-point game, and that's going to be a foul, and I believe Pond's going to shoot 3. The foul will be on Weinstein.
Well, they're going to say it before the shot.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be on 11, Matt.
It would be Weinstein. Weinstein, probably. Rebound, Pond puts it back in. 15-point game, 37 seconds.
Wow.
Down low to Perry. Perry elevates. Can't
He
find it.
got run over.
Yeah, he did. Rebound, Pond. 25 seconds. Crawford. That was not a good pass. And that is going to be a reach-in on number 15.
No, that's a travel.
Oh, sorry. You're right. I thought that was on Dotson. 19 seconds. 35-20. Oh, Pond loses it. I'm not sure that was a foul. But nonetheless, Pond will go to the line. 14 and a half. Here in the first half, 15-point game. Pond sinks the first.
Oh, here comes Croft. And he played pretty well, Matt, in the time he was in there.
He
made some
certainly
difference.
did. Good defensively and hit the 3 from the outside. I was shocked when I saw him do that. 13-point game. Under 10 seconds. Out to Croft. 4. Wide open. Can't make it happen. And that's going to do it for the first half here at Centennial High School, where the Eagles lead the Cougars 35-22. And we'll be right back for second half action. Stay tuned.
My name is Ethan, and this is my book, Stories, The Clone Wars Adventure. I chose this book because it has lots of action and funny parts in it. And one day my mom just got this for me, and I liked it. I think lots of people would like this because it has lots of fighting and action and a lot of cool stuff in it.
Well, welcome back to tonight's WCT Game of the Week, and I'm telling you, it has been one heck of a good one. And look at it up here, it's a 13-point ball game. Eagles lead the Cougars, but it seems a whole lot closer than that. Fast-paced action, back and forth, a lot of exciting plays. And looking at this team for the Cougars, they can get right back into this game. I'm Matt Hill along with my partner Paul Brees. And Paul, give us some stats here, brother.
We got Vic Wharton for Independence lead the scoring with 12. And 8 different Eagles scored on the opposite side of Centennial. Matt Pond has 10. They finally, Centennial finally put Pond kind of in the post, kind of see if they can get him the ball that way instead of outside the arc. And we'll see if they take 0-0 down and post him up.
Yeah, we did not see Hall much in that second quarter or second. Johnson wide open, drains a 3, and they are going to need some of that to claw back into this game. 10-point ball game now, cut it to 10. And there is Cam Miller, who athletically matches up very well with Pond.
Well, they got Collier on him, and I don't know if he's quick enough to stay with him.
And that's going to be out of bounds. Miller. Ball's going to go back to Centennial. Opportunity to cut it to single digits. Looks like we're going to see a full court press.
If Cam Miller, for Independence had 4, and he sat out most of the second quarter with 2 fouls. And if I was Coach Bell, I'd let him ride it out.
Amen to that one.
He is a difference maker.
Well, when he was in the game, Pond scores again, and it's going to take away from what I was going to say. Pond was about held scoreless.
Yeah.
He did a great job matching up against him.
Well, they cut it inside the 10, Matt, and my philosophy is in coaching, if you're losing, if you can get it inside 10 points going in the fourth quarter, you have a shot. And they came out, and so far in the third quarter, they've cut it inside 8. They got to make a defensive stop right here.
They got a couple of good looks early on. And then defensively, Cam Miller turns the ball over. Wharton to inbound. Over to Miller. There's Sims. Sims has been dangerous tonight. Eagles taking their time, up by 8, trying to run their offense. Nice job by Johnson. Tried to draw the foul, didn't happen. That's going to go out of bounds off Miller. Whoa!
Well, another pet peeve of mine, Matt. Trying to draw a foul on a layup.
Nice job by Collier. Collier has really had quietly a really good game.
He's a blue collar. Does a lot of little things that don't show up in the stat book.
Wharton pulls up, can't find the mark. Rebound over to Perry. Perry pulls it up, and he's going to draw rim as well. Pond comes away with it. Coach Crutcher trying to get the offense set from the sideline.
They think they want to go to Hall down low, Matt.
I think that's a good matchup. And
wow.
Rattles in and out.
Centennial's had 4 points kind of go the wrong way for them, as they really could have made this thing interesting.
There. You're right about it. Wharton going to pull up the 3. He's got it. Leave him alone at the top of the key. That's what's going to happen. 11-point game again.
That's basically, Matt, I'm sorry, a 5-point swing right there with the missed shot by Hall.
You're right about it. Hall's had a couple rattle out tonight. Collier tried to go back door. Woo! Nice job by Scotty Fleming. Little glide and slide. Good pass.
Did you see that?
Man alive. I know that was a turnover, but that was one heck of a grab.
You're not 6 foot and getting up like that.
No way. Man alive, that was huge. I'm not 6'5" getting up like that.
See, that's the little things Wharton can do for you.
Yeah, he picks his pocket. Miller, and there you see exactly what you're talking about. Miller got a little separation, played pond, put it in, didn't try to draw the foul. 11-point game again. And I don't like that. Not the foul, but I thought that was not very smart of Fleming. Dribbled right into it and then jumped into the air to pass the ball. If he didn't get fouled, they kind of bailed him out there.
Yeah. But Sims, it's only his first.
That kid walked into the wrong spot. There's Pond. Trying to inbound. Into Fleming. Fleming has made some poor choices tonight, I feel like. And I feel like that was one of them. Several times he's pulled up ill-advisedly. And we did not see him do that last week against Franklin.
There's Emmanuel Hall. He picks up his first foul.
Perry, nice shot. Back up to a 13-point ball game. That timeout seemed to rally the troops for the Eagles. Johnson can't put it in, but draws the foul by Murray, and Johnson will go to the line. 4:21 remaining here in the third quarter. Eagles 42, Cougars 29.
Johnson 2 for 2 from the line.
I believe he was perfect from the strike last week, last Friday night. Misses his first. And they are going to have to make foul shots as this game closes down if they're going to want to claw back into this.
You're exactly right, man. He was 8 for 8 last week.
12-point game. Cam Miller, nice move, great pass. Murray can't finish. Rebound Pond. And that's going to be a foul. Oh, a technical
foul on Coach Bell. That was not on Wharton, I don't think.
I don't know if this is on the court, said something he should not have. But Pond will shoot. I would definitely have Johnson there, but Johnson thought it was going to be him.
Well, with that technical, Matt, that means Coach Bell's going to be sitting down the whole time.
I did not know that was a rule.
Yep. Once you get a technical, you can't stand up and coach anymore.
Nice job by Pond. If he stands up, is he automatically teed now?
He is ejected from the game.
Wow, automatic. Stands up for any reason.
He can stand up during a timeout and an injury.
10-point game. 4:10 remaining. Inbounds to Collier. Collier back to Pond.
Hall.
Oh, yes, you're right
about that. Had him on the roll.
They're going to be 3 seconds on Hall.
Well, see, that's what happens. The referee right there calls it technical. Probably wasn't really necessary. You know what? I think I owe that coach an apology. I'm going to give you 3 seconds.
Yeah. Johnson. Wharton all over him. Johnson not discouraged. Nice pass to Hall. Hall elevates off the glass and in. Back to an 8-point game. 3:43 remaining. Miller slowing things, maybe not. Tries to go in. Draws the foul. There's some interesting calls happening right now. First half, I thought officials did pretty good, but that whistle's getting blown a lot here.
Yeah.
Miller to the line.
Wow.
This is the first. Miller generally a
pretty high percentage free throw shooter.
No doubt. Makes the second 9-point game, still single digits. Fleming needs to come down under control, and he is not under control.
Oh.
I don't know what is going on with Scotty Fleming tonight. This is not the Scotty Fleming that we saw last week. He came in before the game and was talking trash to start the game off even before things happened. Obviously some things were said or something happened, and he has just not been on his game. 9-point game is not going to be for long if that's what you're going to do. Lucky that Sims didn't score there. Fleming needs to come down under control. Johnson driving, kicks it over to Fleming.
He didn't realize it,
yeah,
but he was open.
He certainly
traveled.
was. Wow. Just
another 3-second call. You know what? That,
I think you paid him back.
Yeah. And he's been the only one to blow his whistle basically this whole third quarter.
Woo, that is Perry with the big three. Back up to a 12-point game. Rebound Pond, he puts it, doesn't put it in, comes back up with his own rebound. Nice job off the glass, back to 10 points. 2:40 remaining. Wharton flying down the court, not gonna play around, puts it right in.
Yeah.
Back up to 12. Paul, that was impressive.
That is how to answer. Wow.
You're right. This man's earning his money tonight, blowing that whistle.
Pond's going to get 3. Miller on the foul. That's his third. You got to keep him in.
Agreed. Let him ride it out. Let it ride.
Well,
you'll be saying that here in a couple nights, right?
I tell you what, if Pond could pick these 3 right here, man, it's a 5-point game.
That would be huge.
He's got 16 on the night.
Makes the first. 7 points, still the best lead they've had, or best differential they've had tonight in the second half. Misses the second. Collier, the only rebounder besides Pond, down low right now. We see Anderson coming to the game for Miller. Pond sinks the next. I think those points were put on the wrong score.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think you'd be the other way, the hometown crowd scorekeeper here. Hurting his team. 2:24. Should be a 5-point game, correct? Or a 6-point game. 6-point game. We'll find out shortly.
Well, they got a 10-point game.
That's not right. But you know, when you said opportunity to cut it to 5, that didn't sound right to me either. I think it's been wrong for a while.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it has been wrong. That's why we should always look right here.
That's right. Old Creed. Old Faithful.
Wow, Murray.
Murray can't put it in. Rebound, Pond. No. Eagles ball. (48-38). Wharton to inbound. Nice job by Fleming. Elevate, knock that ball out. Make him reset it. Wow, Perry, is that his third 3 of the night? I believe that's
I was only a 2, but he's got 12 on the night.
Wharton.
Yeah, he can't.
That's not a good pass.
He's just making Johnson look silly out there.
Yep. Wharton going to put it on the ground to go right to Pond, get his own rebound. Not able to put it in. Pond comes up with it. All the way down to Johnson. Johnson does a good job of coming up with it, waiting up and under. Can't finish. You've got to be able to finish. Yep. That is the second or third time tonight we've seen that with Johnson. Over, nice play.
He traveled.
Wharton got a little too fancy. Doesn't like the call, but he most certainly did travel. You don't have to like it for it to be true.
Just Matt Pond's presence right there
Yep.
created that travel as Vic Wharton was going to shoot a layup, but Pond was going to probably block it from behind.
I'm sure he was.
They say he stepped on the line. Matt, you know what?
I didn't see that at
all.
all.
There's no way that Matt Pond stepped on that
No,
line.
there's no way he stepped on. He was way behind it.
Yeah,
I don't know what this guy's doing.
They have, I mean, if they stand on the blue, it's still okay. And Keller.
Nice job, Keller.
He is going to be caught from behind.
Oh, Keller. He's fired up. Look at Perry. He's got a hot hand.
Oh, Luttrell on the turnover.
Yeah, Luttrell got a little excited. Like what I saw from Keller there. Nice play by Keller. Speedy young man. Pond's going to step back even further to make sure he doesn't get called for stepping on the line.
Yeah. Got to maybe see an Emmanuel Hall sighting right here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Call your double team. There's Hall down the middle of the paint.
Up and under.
There he is.
8-point game, under a minute remaining.
Remember, the old adage, get it under 10, heading into the fourth.
The student section coming alive.
Yeah.
Trying to cheer on their Cougars. Wharton.
Yeah, he's gonna probably get a high ball screen and break somebody down right here, and either give it up or take it.
28 seconds. 8-point game. Down to 15. We're at 10. Got to do something. 8. Yes, he definitely did. He lost. Fleming was just standing there. Keller's got some speed.
They got it to Pond.
Shoot
That's
it.
the right guy.
Oh, can't find the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter, which did not start out so great for Centennial, but Centennial came roaring back, cut it to an 8-point lead, and they're in this game. Eagles looked a little sloppy there to close.
Well,
and allowed the Cougars to stay in it. Paul?
Man, I'll tell you what, that third quarter, the Centennial Cougars outscored Independence 20-15. And a lot of that was based on Matt Pond, 8 points. Emmanuel Hall had 4. Johnson had 4. And then Keller with the 2 there coming in.
And, you know,
Independence, on the other hand, had Trenton Perry. He had 7 that quarter to give him 12 for the game.
Perry had the hot hand. We also saw several roll in and out with Hall. Hall had 2 roll out. And then we saw Johnson miss a couple of easy layups. So, you know, you add those in, we could have a tie game or a 2 to 3 point game.
Independence has played 2 very close games. They had a overtime win against Ravenwood.
This may be the worst song ever written. And Perry to inbounds. Sad to say it came from my generation. I'll apologize for us. Perry into Wharton. Eight-point game. Sims gonna jack it up. Can't find the mark. This guy is liking the whistle.
Well, they called that on the floor, so I think Coach Bell's having a little chuckle over there saying, you got to be kidding me.
Coach Bell is a big man. And that referee is not. Cam Miller back in the game.
Yeah.
Looks like it's the entire starting lineup for the Eagles. Not going to call that one. I was about to say.
They got Keller again.
They teed him up.
Yep.
Oh, my Lord.
You can't show him up. And that's going to be Keller's 5th.
Johnson's going to come back in for him. I don't feel like he showed him up. I felt like he was upset. He didn't like look at the referee, say anything to him. He was like, oh man. And this is insane.
Well, Wharton's going to hit that one. That's 18 for Wharton.
Make it a 9-point game. Make it 10. Referees kind of making themselves the stars of the show right now. Let them play, guys. Come on. 10-point game, 7:28. Sims with the ball. He's got the ability to drive, as does Wharton. Perry and Miller can shoot from the outside. Dangerous group here on the court for the Eagles. Miller got himself into a bad situation, and they're going to call him for step on the line?
Yep.
Press in effect.
Still have a lot of time left, man. See if they can hit Hall on the roll right here. Wow.
I mean, in transition and in space, Emmanuel Hall is so fluid and has the ability to elevate almost like that right there. Rebound Hall. Hall got to be careful,
That's not what you
though.
want him to do right there.
No, it is certainly not. And that's going to be a foul on number 1. Josh, it's got to be on Josh Murray.
Yeah, Murray, his second.
And we're going to see Croft, excuse me, come back into the game.
And I tell you what, it's not a bad sub.
Yes.
A big guy to kind of help out with Collier and Emmanuel Hall, Pond.
We saw on the offensive line, off the offensive side, it looks like he's going to have to. You have to guard him all the way to the perimeter. Nice pass, great dish, and good finish. Ford Collier, nice finish, good pass by Fleming. Good inbound feed by Pond. That was great all the way around. Timeout. Eagles. Game is cut to 6 points. Lowest that it has been this half. Lowest, I believe, since the first quarter.
Yeah.
Centennial crawling back in. If you'd like a copy of tonight's action or any other action that you've seen here on WCTV, you can give us a call at 615-472-4032. It's $10 per copy. And or you can check us out on our website at wc-tv.net. Check us out on YouTube or Twitter. Check out, we got some cool plays of the week and a lot of other things going on. A lot of other things besides sports as well. Check out a lot of the school board meetings.
Exciting stuff.
Good times.
Absolutely.
We'll give a shout out to Creed down there.
Way to go, Creed.
Doing a good job holding down the fort.
You know, the play hasn't
Ricky
come
on
to
the
Creed
camera.
yet. I'd like to see the ball come, somebody come diving into
Yes. I want to see Cord Collier do that with a flying forearm. Bam! Ricky Bobby, we got him down there on the camera, and we got Houston up top. Doing a great job tonight, guys and gals.
We got a developing situation. Down by 6 of the Cougars, but they have made a little run here.
That was a nice
If that goes in.
Oh,
golly.
Trenton Perry.
That's 3 for him tonight.
The bucket could not be any bigger.
Oh,
and Wharton picked his oh my gosh.
Woo.
What is Sims doing?
Well, he's like.
So that'd be an and one highlight.
There you go, one more.
Like an and one highlight. I'm telling you, that man, he has got some skills. Skills to pay the bills. I'm still shocked by Perry. That was a great, that man wide open. Again in the corner. He wants it.
All right, now Fleming's got to finish.
They're not going to call it, but they're calling for an intentional over here. But that is going to be on Croft.
And I believe that may be on Sims.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 23,
So
Dion Sims. The man with the handles.
Well, Coach Bell on the Centennial sidelines was taking his jacket off. He's having to take a seat because Coach Crutcher still in his suit, looking good.
Dapper. What? Whoa, whoa, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think he was going in for a layup.
This is insane.
Yeah. What was that football game we had where Page and Fairview?
Yeah, that was
Football.
lovely. I think there was like 97 fouls called.
Yeah, they had, I think.
And most of them were questionable. Let's add another one to the list.
Yeah, that's Croft. I'm not in control of the refs. Everybody's up here looking at us. Can't do anything.
We're trying to make the game last longer, a little more airtime.
Yeah.
We paid them off beforehand.
Oh,
Collier to shoot.
Yeah, he's got 6 on the night. Whoops.
Pond up strong. And they're calling that a jump ball. He ripped it away from him. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Is this for real? This is happening, folks.
Yep. Well.
Let's do another one.
Hello. Now we don't know what we're doing. We got a foul. Oh, we may have had a warning. Sims may have crossed the plane. So they give him a warning, and if he does it again, Matt, it's a technical. If he jumps too close into it, there it is. He gave him a technical.
All right.
So the object is there's an invisible plane, and if he crosses that plane twice, it's technical. That right there, Matt, is a made-up call because I've never seen it called twice in less than 5 seconds of themselves.
I don't know what they're doing out here. I don't get it.
Well, either way, Pond's going to get 2 shots. Centennial's going to get the ball back, and they have a chance to cut it within 7.
And then get the ball back, 2 or 3 again. We got it 7. Opportunity to cut it to 5 or 4 here. Interesting play calling, or foul calls.
Yeah, no, that's not interesting at all. That's unbelievable.
We've seen a lot of it tonight.
Pond's going to get a 5.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, and in that situation, you may want to call timeout.
I will say this. The Eagles have had very good inbound defense tonight. Perry, the bucket couldn't be bigger for that young man, but he couldn't put it in right there. Pond bringing it down. Opportunity now.
He wants to pull it bad.
Yes, and you know, that was a problem they had last week. They got close, and he started jacking threes and didn't hit any of them. Perry banks it in. He's got it. And Pond gets his hand on this ball here. He needs to slow it down. They said, well, I wouldn't do it now, though. Collier, what a night that young man is having.
The big fella's doing the blue-collar work, picking up rebounds, putbacks. Hey, Croft, I'll tell you what, Matt, had a tough couple of minutes right there.
He definitely did. Bright future for that young man.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no.
Collier can't sink it. Tries to track it down.
Well, again, Matt, the scoreboard's not right.
I don't know what's going on here tonight.
Everybody's having a hard time. We act like it's our first game, but
Cam Miller wide open. He's going to step up. Oh, every time Centennial crawls in, we see Perry pop a couple. And there we saw Cam Miller do it. Paul.
You got to find Emmanuel Hall right here.
7-point game, 50-57. Pond!
Man, oh man.
Answers.
You talked about it, man. He can shoot you out of the game, but he can shoot you right back in it. And there's Wharton. Oh, and he made the charge.
Charge on Johnson. Wharton again standing there with that smirk on his face like he didn't do anything.
I think Coach Bell wanted a timeout just to stand up.
Stretch those legs.
I mean, so many bizarre plays. You had the technical on the breaking of the plane twice in a row, which I've coached basketball for 20 years. I've never seen it called twice in a row in a
We saw Pond step on the line over here.
The
step inbound.
Yeah.
Saw the other technical with
Coach Bell that all he did was jump up.
And I don't feel like Keller did anything that bad either.
No, tried to show up the referee. Basically, it was just a disgust.
Yeah, we had a couple of phantom calls down here as well.
Well, referees are taking the game over. Unfortunately, we had a good flow going on in the first 3 quarters almost, and then
sucked the life out of it. Seen South Park, the Succubus episode?
My wife doesn't let me watch.
You are a liar, sir. You are a liar.
No. But here's what I do know. We got the score correct.
7-point ball game. 4th quarter. 4:31, a lot of time.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that. They came out of the timeout, and he stepped on the line. That is unbelievable. My stomach's hurting, man. I feel like my blood pressure's going up. Oh, Perry.
Nice pass to Perry. Perry faked him, came back in. Waiting on that ball, 9-point game.
Emmanuel Hall, where are you? Oh, they going to
Fleming
Pond down low.
Collier.
Got to screen him. Collier's not going to pull it. Whoop, Pond, hello.
Hall's isolated now on Perry.
Oh, they gotta
do it.
He's going to pull it.
Gotta do it. Pond leans in. Great shot.
Well, he's feeling it, man. And it's one of the things now when Pond shoots it. Don't watch Pond. Go to the rim just in case.
Amen. Preach it, brother. 7-point game.
Now Perry's had the hot hand for Indy.
Oh, what a great pass. Steal by Johnson.
You can't dribble it. Collier.
God job, Collier. Collier clear-headed under control.
Get it to Fleming. There we go. Fleming with a head of steam going. Oh, Fleming got his own rebound.
I was about to kind of give Fleming the business, but he does a good job of coming up with that rebound and putting it right back.
They got a
5-point game.
Oh, man. Fleming almost picked it.
Closest mark all night.
Perry.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Johnson just stood around for Centennial, made no effort.
3 minutes.
Well, now Centennial's dropped into a zone, and they're down by 5. They can't just sit in the zone and let them milk the clock.
No, they can't.
They got to come out of the.
They got to attack.
Yep.
The crowd's screaming it right now.
And Coach Bell has made the choice to go ahead and spread the floor.
I think that's a good call on his part.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
In the corner.
You know how hard it is to chase a team down?
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Johnson, you fouled him. 5-point game going to the line right now. It's Cam Miller. Really good free throw shooter. Tonight, though, is he 1 for 1?
He's 2 for 3.
2 for 3.
2 for 3, 1-and-1 situation. You got to hope for a miss.
Not going to happen.
No, absolutely not. And you can't get into this mentality, Matt, that you can trade 3s for 2s.
Yeah.
You got to go down and just score a basket.
Because, we've seen Pond come around and jack one up and Fleming out of control run down. They can't do that in this situation. Johnson pressing.
Oh,
wow. Turnover.
Yep. And Coach Crutcher would love to bring in a Keller to bring some momentum, but unfortunately, disqualified. He had 5 fouls, and now Johnson's going to sit down. And 22
Crawford is coming into the game. Crawford loves to jack it up, but I have not seen him make one in the last 2 games.
Well, the one thing is that he can do, he's got the speed to play defense.
I think they got to come out of it.
Now, Collier can't guard Miller. There is no way.
I think he did the smart thing.
Right.
7-point game. Collier's had one heck of a night, but you're all right. He's not going to be the defensive presence on Miller. Both teams in the bonus.
Oh, great foul by Collier.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
Now here's your boy Crawford.
Good pass to Collier.
And
he sinks it. How many times is Collier going to do that tonight?
I'll give Crawford credit for the penetration. That's 10 for Collier.
Good wraparound pass.
He needs to hit this free throw.
5-point game, cut it to 4. And he does it. Ice water in the veins.
Cut it to 4. Be careful who you foul. Play smart defense.
Uh-oh, and you don't let him get past you like that.
That's not who you may want to.
I foul Sims.
You may want to foul Sims. That's
Do
exactly
it now,
right.
brother.
And you don't want to foul Wharton.
I don't think you want to foul Perry or Miller, either one also.
Perry, Miller, or Wharton. Sims is a good guy. And 11, is that Weinstein? Is he out there?
He is not in the game. Number 10 is
it's
Braden Anderson.
So number 10
yes.
for
yes, number 10.
All right.
Braden Anderson, the senior, 5'9".
Well, jump around.
Back it up, back it in.
Well, we were
now
worried.
I griped about the last bad song. This is a good one for my team.
Oh, okay. Cotton Eye Joe, down.
Yes.
Jump around, yes.
Whitey Ford sings the blues.
No, there's 11, Weinstein.
He's in the game now. 10 was in the second half.
Okay, all right.
All right, I apologize. I got a little defensive there. Wow.
So here we go. Let's see. Find number 11. Don't foul Wharton if you're Centennial.
Wharton, you try to make him foul him.
That's not who you want to foul.
I think Wharton's goal there was, I'm going to dribble the ball and make you foul me.
Yeah. Well, he's 8 for 8 from the line.
Misses that
wow.
one.
Look at that, everybody. 2 big missed free throws. No way. That's your guy right there, Crawford.
I'm telling you.
Hot for 3.
No, wow.
Oh, my gosh.
2 ill-advised threes, in my opinion.
Wow.
I mean, I know Pond was open, but I feel like he rushed that, and you saw the look on his face, not excited about it. If there's no one within 3 feet of Crawford, he's going to shoot the ball. I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. And
everybody wants to be a hero.
Yeah. 111, 4 points. Miller to the line. Let's see. Last time up.
Yeah,
missed his
2,
first.
Yeah. No, he hit his first, missed his second.
Oh, yes, sir.
I don't think that's going to happen this time.
No, I don't either.
Still got to go down and hit the 2. And then come back and try to hit Sims. Or Faust, or Miller.
Collier with the rebound.
Got to get it out quick, Scotty Fleming.
1 minute. You don't have to have the 3. You're only down 5.
Hit Emmanuel Hall.
Did they just do a charge?
No, they called it travel.
Are you kidding me? I think it's time for Coach Crutcher to go get his technical after that.
Yeah. That I wasn't sure about. But again, we were kind of blocked by the student section.
refugee is coming into the game.
Well, here we go, man. Wharton 19, Perry 19, Cam Miller 12.
Perry has been on fire.
How about Matt Pond for Centennial, 25. And Collier has 11.
Collier all over the place.
That's the guy you want to foul right there.
Get him.
Turned it over.
Jump ball.
That's going to Independence.
That's Independence.
That's a nice arrow, by the way.
It is. I like it.
Absolutely.
I like it. Evenness.
I'd like to see the scoreboard work.
I'd like to inbound it.
Yeah, I would like to throw. I would have liked to see somebody else besides Perry throw it in.
Yeah, let him get fouled. Although you can do this right here. Kick it over to him. Whoa!
Oh, man.
Miller, ill-advised. 5-point game, 49 seconds.
Get a two. Get a quick two.
Hall is out.
Somebody throw it in.
We saw Refugee last game against Franklin hit a three in the corner. Oh, Hall is in the game. Excuse me. Hall is in the game.
Where is? Oh, there he is. Collier's out.
And that's going to be a.
No, it can't be over and back.
What?
Oh, my word. That just goes to show you what kind of referees we've had tonight. They called the volleyball line over and back. That was horrible. Yeah. No, that's what happens when you have too many lines on the court.
Ah.
You know you're in trouble when the parents are leading the cheers.
I couldn't understand it, Paul. What were they saying?
That's embarrassing.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it was embarrassing.
Well, I think some other things they've done have almost been more embarrassing tonight. And really, it's been all that man right there. Down low to Collier. Collier to Pond. Pond elevates.
That's not a bad play.
Can't run it down, and they're going to foul Perry. Oh, travel.
Wow.
Travel.
All you can do is grin and bear.
Well, you can say this. They've been equally bad for both teams.
Absolutely.
That's got to be a foul on Wharton.
Yep, and that's what said Pond in the line for two.
I would have liked to see Collier take that ball and back in, a little spin, maybe up and under.
Now here's the thing about this, Matt. As Pond shoots two, there was only about 8 seconds that ran off. And there's 40 seconds left. As he's going to shoot two. Yeah, I mean, Wharton's only got two. I don't know what the discussion is. Let's get it going. Oh, my word.
Had an opportunity to cut it to a 1-point game.
One possession.
Yeah, thank you. One possession game. Crawford tried to sneak in.
Somebody better find. Foul Sims.
Oh, Crawford.
Word. Crawford wants to shoot it.
He does.
Oh, no, it's a jump ball. This is crazy. You've got to be kidding me. That's jump ball, alternate possession. Centennial is gonna have the possession still. Oh,
Crawford is just he's ready to fire.
Coach Crutcher.
He's like, son.
Somebody call a timeout. Let's get this thing under control.
4-point game.
It's going to be, where's the ball going to be placed? That's what they want to know.
34 seconds. Wow, what a half. It's had everything you don't want and everything you want. Coming down to the closing seconds here. Centennial with an opportunity to cut it to 2, possibly 1.
I'm going to tell you right now, Matt, you still had, how much time was left? 40 seconds, maybe 30.
Yep.
You still got to go for 2. You got to go for 2 quick.
Oh, I agree.
Foul immediately.
I just feel like we're going to see Crawford shoot a 3, Pond shoot a 3.
No. Attempt a 3.
Attempt. I feel like that's what's about to happen. But I am 100% with you.
Well, gave Crawford credit. He got the ball. He tipped it out. And
It was a great play.
Possession. Yeah.
It was a great play. We've seen him make a couple of really good defensive plays, but then shoot a 3.
Now, we got the ball out of bounds. Pond's throwing it in.
You think he rolls to the corner?
I would like to see Pond be in the play and let Fleming or somebody throw it out. They don't have a 3-point shooter in the game.
Well, I've seen a couple times they get it down. They've got it to Collier in pretty good position.
That's why they got Pond. They ran him over.
Is that going to be on?
Well, they ran.
What is going on?
The clock never started. And he's had trouble all night as well.
This is a button.
Yeah,
Click.
oh, I tell you what, let's reset it. They got 8
We're
minutes.
going 8 minutes now.
Who
8
paid for
minutes to
overtime?
play.
There we go.
32 seconds now. I think
5
they got
seconds
a little,
ran off. Clock never started. You gotta watch the game.
Collier.
Yep.
Over to Crawford. Crawford just got grabbed. And that's a charge. I mean, like, he was so out of control. But he got grabbed at the top by Wharton. Wharton reached out and grabbed his jersey.
Well, that is a costly mistake.
And they're going to call Crawford now. He was all over Wharton. Crawford completely out of control when he was driving.
And that's a play maybe Keller or Centennial would have been in the game. Or Johnson. Yeah,
what is
absolutely.
Johnson doing
Johnson's
on the
sitting
bench?
down there in the middle of the bench.
Refugee is on the bench as well. I mean, we're trying to keep it interesting as possible here.
That's got to go in.
Yeah. Still just a 2-possession game. 24 seconds.
Crawford can't
You
play
better
around.
go, Crawford. He's losing the ball. And you heard it. I think you did. Crawford's going to go to the line. 5-point game. 16 seconds. Misses.
Oh, almost hit on the double bounce.
Had an opportunity to cut it to a 1-possession game.
Now what do you do? You missed it on purpose? Well, he tried.
And that's going to send Sims to the line. 14 seconds. 5-point game. Makes one of these. Basically, it's over. You make both. It's turn out the lights.
Absolutely.
And we see Price coming up to the scorer's table.
Wow.
Sims misses the first. They are trying to keep Centennial's hopes alive. Crawford is out of the game. Price is in, the sophomore. Sims makes the second. 6-point game. Now you need a 3. Pond's going to take it. Elevates, that's a miss. Need a foul. And that's pretty much going to do it. 5 seconds now. Perry is 11. Weinstein is going to go to the line. 6-point game.
Coach Bell can loosen up the cufflinks. And he is lucky to escape what seemed as a comfortable lead, Matt. Things got interesting here in the fourth quarter with some bizarre calls.
And some good play, by the way.
Yeah,
but you're right. The calls were all over the place.
You know, the interesting thing is anytime you can play a district opponent and win on the road, no matter who it is, you've done something good. And so you tip your hat to Independence tonight.
They definitely came in here and they put a game together. A lot of guys scoring. Perry, definitely one of them, and that's going to do it. And quite a district game.
Absolutely.
It came down to the wire. And it was definitely a good one. Despite what was happening with the referees, it was still a good, hard-fought game by these young men. And that's going to do it. Independent Eagles 67, Centennial Cougars 61. I'm Matt Hill along with my partner Paul Brees. Join us next week where we will be at Independent High School where we will watch the Eagles take on the Brentwood Bruins, which is sure to be a good matchup. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on WCTV.